What is going on, YouTube? Been a minute. Been several minutes. I'm out here baling some Haygrazer, sorghum sedan. Oh, it's been a while since we did a baling video. So, just sitting here thinking about that. I hadn't really been making videos the past year. But we're still here. I know I've had a few of them but right now, it's end of September. I think today was the 23rd, something like that. And I'm baling some awesome Haygrazer. Really great Haygrazer. A lot here than I thought it was going to be. When we started cutting it, we knew it was pretty heavy. So, it's doing pretty good. We're probably going to be 10 bales to the acre. So, maybe 8 ton to the acre, something like that. It's really good. So, I'm excited. I'm excited for it. It's not my hay. It's a neighbor's hay, and I was just I custom swapped it for him, and then he's got a baler, and then he wanted a little help baling. So, but his baler has been given terrible fits. He's got a 2946A Massey, brand spanking new, and man, it's just it won't bale it. I mean, it won't even start a bale. So, which sucks, you know. I mean, you feel bad because it's a brand new baler. I mean, having trouble, and it's just not only do you have that baler payment, you got a custom baling payment, bill coming in too. So tough deal, but we're getting this hit up. This stuff's nice enough that I'm gonna buy part of it, not much of it, unless it sits for a while, and I go through the large amount of hay that I have, then I'll buy more of it. But, it's nice enough. I'm gonna buy some for my Kez. It's really good. I don't have much good hay this year. I put up a circle of millet, but it didn't do very good. I didn't have enough water for it, and I didn't get any rain. That was the big deal. I just where it's at, right there at the house, just didn't get any rain at all to speak of. Got a couple rains, and they were so hard and fast that they just ran off. So really pretty depressing. And some of the ranch has grass, some of it has no grass. So thankful for what we got. But yeah, we've had rain's been kind of all the way around us this year. We haven't been able to get any, and it's too late now to grow any grass. So I was actually hunting a hoodie this morning, but our growing season's over, which sucks, but there's gonna be nothing you can do about it. I was talking to somebody, and they said the summer had gone by super fast. I was like, yeah, I spent all summer looking at my weather app, seeing a chance to rain next week. That week turned into next week, and that week turned into next week. And I looked up, and here was fall. So, yeah, nothing you can do about it. So, I guess kind of what we've really been doing is just getting the feedlot into shape. I'll definitely make some videos about it. We took down all the wire pins on the old side of it, and all that got replaced with that fencing that I had and steel post. And I still have those old wooden feed bunks for now, but yeah, we've been doing a lot of work. And then we cleaned our pins. We did not get as far as I wanted to. We got the main pins clean, but we still have the stuff up at the house to clean. And so we were spreading all that manure out. I bought a big spreader, or what I consider big. It's probably medium sized for everyone else. Way bigger than my little John Deere, so it's a monster compared to that thing. And we got that. We were gonna spread, in the middle of the summer, in July, and we started spreading, and then our skid steer had an electrical fire in it, and the harness burned. So that shut us down for a week until I got another skid steer. I couldn't find a rental anywhere. Well, dude, I'm not gonna say I couldn't find one anywhere. I couldn't find one through the outfit I wanted to rent it from. So I bought a machine temporarily, because with all the stuff that's going on, you can't get parts or anything. Everyone's waiting for parts. So we didn't know how long it was going to take to get ours fixed. So I bought this thing, and we got our pins, the main pins clean. But right as I wanted to have it all cleaned in July, and like I said, the skid steer burned. Well, then we got that problem fixed, and I wanted to. We got started on it again, and and the gearbox went out on that spreader, and it had been stressed at some point, sheared the gearbox. Okay, well, it was supposed to take 4 days to get another gearbox. I didn't order it. There was a dealer for it locally. I ordered it through them, but the dealer I bought it from was just gonna, they were gonna warranty it. I bought it through Post Equipment in Iowa, so you know what? Man, so far, super happy with that whole deal. If you want to buy something, they kind of stand behind it. Pretty cool deal. I didn't know if they would or not. They stood behind it, 60-day warranty. So, but going back to order the gearbox, they were gonna overnight it. Overnight here means 3 days. That's just how it works. But they would only send it to the dealer, which is BS. So they overnighted it to the dealer. It went to the wrong location, and then from there to the right location, it got lost. So I fiddled around for, I want to say 10 days on the deal. It wasn't that long. Maybe it was. It was right at 10 days without a gearbox. Finally got one from the dealer I bought it from, and it right to my house. So like what it should have done in the first place. We got the spreader fixed and spread those pins. Yeah, it was that was a deal. But we ran out of time because we had to plant wheat. We did 3/4 of what I wanted to do, which is that's good. That's okay. under the circumstances, that's all right. So we got our wheat planted. Got our okay hay crop put up. I have not had it tested yet. I'm gonna have it tested because I'm sure it's got high nitrates in it. Just because we fertilized it and it just didn't rain on it. So, but I've got a bunch of. We put up wheat straw this year. We have wheat straw from last year. So it's not like we can't blend it. And then I bought a bunch of wheat hay because I chopped all of my triticale this year. We chopped every acre I had. So that worked out pretty good. But yeah, we got my stuff planted. I got 2 more circles to plant, which we're getting super late, but there's a hold up on that deal. I got the disc moved for one of them, but it's still got stuff on it. So hopefully that whole deal will be remedied this week, and we can go on that. Sorry about that. And then we got a call to cut some sorghum down. That it all lodged and laid over, and it was being cut for silage. So we went in with our Massey Ferguson 9980 with that TWA under it, and the hired guy, he went through and cut just a hair under 200 acres that laid over, merged it all up so they could come in and chop it. It laid so flat that they couldn't hardly grab it with their direct cut header. So we did that. And I've just been sitting here bailing at night. We're vaccinating our calves for pre-weaning and just getting everything going. Trying to get everything going. And that swather, I bought a swather back in the spring. Really didn't. I don't think I did a video even showing us how to do this, but I bought a 9980, and if I ever get that deal worked out, I might make a video on the that was just an entire mess, but it still isn't resolved. Hopefully, in the next week or so, that will be resolved. 2 weeks. Not a good deal. Very unhappy. I mean, I can't even come to terms with how unhappy I am about that whole situation. But we're gonna work through it, and we're gonna go forward. Yeah. So, other than that, we're getting ready for a busy time of year. And I thought I would make a video real quick and go from there. This Haygrazer, like I said, I'm cutting this stuff up. I'm dropping a bale when I'm not on the phone with you. I timed it. I was taking the tractor out of gear and putting it back in gear every 51 seconds. So that's, and so I figured, and that's if I, shifted at the right time and was actually paying attention to what I was doing. But that's doing pretty good. So I figured a bale a minute. Can't complain about that. That's good baling. That's really good baling. Yeah, so that's what's going on. We got a guy hired. So we'll see how winter treats us. Getting ready to start doing lots and lots of cattle work. stuff. Kind of been taking a break from the YouTube because I've got a lot of stuff going on, and the free time I do have, now that I got a little family, it seems to be a lot more important than talking to myself. But I've actually had a couple of people reach out this past week. So it's not that I don't want to make videos, it's not what kind of crosses my mind anymore. But yeah, it'll be neat to put some videos up there of what we've gotten done at the feedlot, because for the guys who've been watching the past 6 years, it's night and day. It's a pretty neat deal. I'm pretty excited. We're just basically done. There's a few more projects to do, but really we're really starting to kind of finish it up. I don't have my processing barn done yet. That's coming. We'll get that going. We got most of the framework up, and then we got busy with other stuff, so here in probably a couple weeks we'll get started on that and get the tin on it, and that'll be great to have that. There'll be a few of the old bunk lines that need to be replaced, but really, we've really come a long ways. We're getting the gates put up. I did not get my gates built, I will say that, which is kind of disappointing, because I like the gates that I have. I have all the pipe for it, but I've had the pipe for 3 years, and I haven't gotten them built because I have not had the time. So I went and bought gates, and we're hanging them now. They're definitely lighter than what mine are, but I'm so tired of the panels. I can't even I'm just so tired of them. So I splurged a little bit and spent a little money. I was feeling fancy that day. So we bought gates. We're hanging them now. It's one of those deals where if we have time, we'll build our gates, and these ones we can always move somewhere else. And that's kind of how I looked at it. We can just move these somewhere else, and it would be alright given that. So I can, and I don't need the big heavy gates everywhere. But in a few places I'm going to take these down, and I'll put my big heavy ones up when I get time to build them. But I've got some other stuff coming up. I gotta build an addition on my house, because I have a tiny house, and we got all the plans done at Christmas. So I've had the plans for a while, but lumber was just so high this past year that we just decided not to. But I think kind of we'll see how things shake out, and if the money's there, I'll get started on it. It may change up a little bit how I was going to do it, but I gotta get an addition put on my house because I need the room. So that's exciting. That's an exciting thing that's going on. But other than that, that's kind of what's up. So we put a storage tank in at the feedlot for water. So I didn't build it. It's another one of those deals, like I could have built it, but I didn't have the time to build it. So I actually hired it done, which is very strange for me to do anything like that. But it was very, very extended family, and they did a very good job. The only thing about it right now is I gotta put a little booster pump on it because it's gravity flow, and it's not keeping up with the waters, which I didn't figure it would. So I'm gonna put this booster pump on it, put a little like well shack right next to it, plumb a booster pump into it, and should be good. We'll see how it works. But we needed the water storage really bad. It was something that we definitely needed, so we got that done. And I'll show it to you. I'll show it to you when it's done. That's the other part. I just want to, when it's done, I'll show it to you. So, a lot of stuff that needs to get done in the next month. A lot of stuff that's gonna keep us from getting it done in the next month, but that's how this time of year is. So yeah, hopefully I'll have a little more time to make some videos. But anyways, I'm gonna keep bailing on this stuff. Maybe I'll turn the camera around and you can actually see. I've got this. I still got my 560M. I actually had a roller split in half. It's the one that sits right under the net wrap. It's got like two little augers on the ends of it. It's in the chamber. It's not one of the net rollers. It's actually in the chamber. And that thing split at like 2,700 bales. Very disappointed. And then John Deere didn't stand behind it. So, you know, naturally it comes out of warranty. Something like that happens, and they're like, oh, well, no. And we weren't. The crazy thing is, you know, it's custom baling, so we're not making full-size bales. And actually the place that I was baling for, they prefer 60-inch bales, so the machine wasn't even full at all. And for like the past 800 bales, and it snapped. So that's the only issue I've had with this thing so far. Yeah, we're putting some numbers across it. But, that's kind of what's going on. I'm just here. You can't really. There's all my bales, but it's definitely fall. It's getting dark early. It's cold. I got out of the tractor the other night and it was 40 degrees. So, little change of pace. I've had 3 bales, and one's over here that the net wrap has ripped on. I don't know what caused it, but the net wrap ripped on the ends and wrapped on the roller. So I got to dig that out today. But yeah, so making really nice bales. Pretty happy with them. Making really nice bales. Yeah, you can see that one. That one poofed. I got 3 of those in this field. 2 of them basically on the same turnaround, same row. One of them in the very beginning. So yeah, that was last night that I made those 2. So I just stopped and dug it out this morning. I don't like working on this thing late at night out here by myself in case something were to happen. But anyway, still a little dusty. I'm gonna leave you guys on that one. We're kind of dragging this thing out, but it has been a while, so there will be another video, and I will catch you on that one. See you around.